Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Virtual Sunday School. This week we're continuing on in our stories from the Spark Story Bible. Last week we heard about the early believers, and today we're going to a story called Peter Heals. Pastor Sarah isn't here today, so my name is Troy, and I'm going to be leading you guys this morning. So just follow along with me on page 404 for our story today. At 3 o'clock one afternoon, Peter and John were walking to the temple together to pray. Ahead of them, they saw some people carrying a man who could not walk. They carried him to the beautiful gate of the temple, laid him down, and left him alone. Because he couldn't walk, the man couldn't work, so he begged for money to buy food. When Peter and John walked to the gate, the man said, "Would you please give me some money to buy food?" Peter said to the man, "Look at us. We don't have any money for you, but I have something much better. In Jesus' name I say, get up and walk." Peter reached out for the man's hand, and suddenly the man's feet, ankles, and legs grew strong. With a happy cry, the man jumped up and started walking. He danced and skipped and hopped as he made his way into the temple with Peter and John. The man laughed and shouted and praised God. Peter and John had to move out of the way as people from all over the temple were amazed and came rushing toward the man. Everyone was talking all at once. One man said, "What happened to this man?" Another wondered, "Isn't this the beggar who can't walk and sits by the temple gate asking for money?" Someone else questioned, "How has he been healed?" And finally, Peter stepped in and said in a loud voice to the surprised crowd, "This man believes in Jesus, and his faith has made him strong. Right in front of you, he has been given a healthy body because he believes." So this story today shows us what can happen in our lives when we keep the focus on Jesus. You know, the man in the story, he was asking Peter and John for money, but they knew that he needed something much better. And Pastor Powell is going to talk to the adults today about that as well, about living with our eyes focused on Jesus. But this story is a great reminder of what can happen to us when we don't let the everyday cares of life or just the things that make us sad bog us down. When we keep our eyes on Jesus, he can make amazing things happen, like make a man who couldn't walk get up and walk. And so today, the activity is to help us remember to keep our eyes there, is to draw a picture of the beautiful gate by the temple where the man was laying. Decorate it with glitter, sequins, or gold, and silver crayons to remind you of how beautiful and important it is to keep your eyes on Jesus.